If I had gold stars, I'd give them out. We talk about it all the time. We have the contact information, email, phone number, all the band member names. Yeah, social media, what instruments people play, what you'll be playing at the show, where you'll be playing in the upcoming dates, the name of your record company, which, by the way, is Shaking Hips out of Silver Spring, Maryland. And we have the indubitable Lena in the studio today. It's her birthday. Say hello into that mic, Lena.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lena.
Happy birthday.
Free t-shirts all around.
She absolutely told us not to do that. So check out Shaking Hips. They are the record company for the band The Stivs. These guys, here's some kind words for you, hail from the back alleys of Maryland, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. The Stivs treat every floor, basement, and stage they appear on as a canvas for chaos. Featuring members of the super high-tech Jet Fighters and the Huntingtons, this group of close-knit friends came together to create their vision of the ultimate rock and roll band. The Stivs are here in the studio right now. Hello, Stivs.
Hello.
Now, before we get to the first song, I want to ask you a quick question. Where do you guys primarily live now? Salisbury?
The Ocean Pines, Ocean City.
Whoever's on that mic, you got to get on that.
Oh yeah, we're out of the Ocean Pines, Salisbury, and Lower Slower, Delaware region there. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's Maryland, Delaware, and Pennsylvania.
And a little bit of Harrisburg in there for good measure.
Okay, so you guys
Maryland
are
to Pa.
A little bit of everything.
Are all over the Mid-Atlantic.
We are.
Yeah.
That's what it takes to pull this kind of talent together for a
That's
punk
why we
rock,
say
back rally, rock and roll
Back
band.
alleys. That's right.
Now,
What do you think about Around the Mountain about names and stuff? Who do we got in the band?
All right, we haven't done this in a long time since we haven't had a band. I'm a little rusty. Who wants to take point and do roll call on the band?
I can do that. So I'm Jimmy. I'm lead vocal. This is Johnny on bass, Corey on drums, Cliffy on lead and backup vocal, Wes on rhythm and backup vocal.
Awesome.
Now when we were doing bio work on you guys, sometimes the Stivs come up all over on the internet. There's more than one Stiv. And then I couldn't really pin you guys down for how long you guys have been a band. That was a little.
So are you talking about that weird dance band from Denmark or something like
Yeah,
that?
I've seen that.
Something on
That's
social
who I
media.
thought we were getting.
They
I
do
was like,
not
awesome.
count.
I went
They don't
down
count.
that rabbit hole for a little while, so excuse
This
me,
band
you.
started
Don't
in-
you diss
this
them.
band started in
You
2001.
guys really got something.
This band started in 2001.
Okay.
And so there's,
Started
20
in Portland.
Yeah. In Portland, Oregon.
In
so.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
when he moved back to the area, see, he grew up. Me and Cliff grew up. We were like
Right.
best friends when we were kids.
What's this? Is it Burnside? Is that the skate park? What's the skate park underneath
Burnside.
the
I was a
highway there?
metalhead, man. I wasn't skating,
Okay, all
dude.
right.
I was the headbanger's ball, man. I
All
wasn't
right,
skating.
all right. Well, you got okay.
Respect.
When Cliff moved back from
What
Portland,
was the juice bar?
The juice bar. Well, I don't remember.
when Cliff moved back from Portland, he wanted to keep the songs together, so he got us all together. Yeah.
Assembled.
incarnation of the
So you
band.
guys are like the first boy band on the Eastern Shore.
First boy band.
Right.
First boy band ever.
Yeah.
23
Beatles
years
and then
into
us.
it. You're now
The Beatles and
Yeah,
us.
that's right.
NSYNC who?
Yeah, you're now a man band, and I appreciate that.
Dad
Look,
rock.
you guys are going to try to get through a bunch of songs today, and I think we want to get to the music. We'll have plenty of time to talk. Here they are for the first time on FM radio in Ocean City on Ocean 98, the Stivs. You're listening to Live LIXX.
Are here.
Okay, let's do another one.
Oh.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction?
That was 2 songs. That was 2 songs right there.
Oh, that was?
Yes, that was 2 songs.
That was it.
It's tricky. It's tricky, but we connected them together for you.
All right, we'll be right back. You're listening to Live Licks on Ocean 98.
This is Live Licks on Ocean.
Right after Live Licks today, in the studio for Live Licks, we've got the band The Stivs. Live Licks brought to you by Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland. Make sure you check those guys out tonight. They've got the Expendables with Joint Operation down on the beach stage, the next installment in the Ocean 98 Secrets Summer Concert Series. Don't forget, there's all sorts of great food specials today, including their service industries thing later tonight from 10 p.m. till close. Half off jerk chicken and fries, $2 pizza slices, $2 pretzels, and $3 hot dogs. And open to close all day today. $1 off Secret Spirits and all the frozen drinks. It is a frozen drink kind of day.
I know.
is it
I'm
not?
kind of thinking I might get me a pain in the ass.
Is that your thing,
That's
pain in the
my-
ass?
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Do you get a sidecar as well?
No.
Have you ever had a sidecar?
I think so.
You don't even know what a sidecar
no,
is, do you?
the
Extra shot?
Yeah, the extra. I've done that a few times. There's another name for it though.
Oh, I always call it a sidecar. Is there a different name for it?
I think so. I can't think of what it's called, but
We'll
there is
have to-
another name.
We'll have to talk to the bartender later today. Are you going to stay and go see the Expendables?
I am.
What about the band? Is the band going to stay and go see the Expendables?
I think we're going to stick around for a bit.
I like Stallone, so I would imagine I would.
Yeah, you're already through the gate and inside
Expendables
Secrets.
5.
Uh,
I've been waiting for that one.
well, the band Joint Operation. We've had those guys up here for Live Licks. Now, have you guys performed on the radio before?
This is our
nope.
first time.
This is the first time. Well,
Oh,
welcome.
wait, no, I'm sorry. Actually, well, no, that was.
No, that wasn't a
It was public
performance.
radio, it was TV.
Yeah.
But not this. Certainly
Okay.
not this.
We didn't perform though.
No.
Yeah, you guys were on Wayne's World. I got
Right,
it.
right, right.
Now, Cliff, you're gonna have to get up on that mic.
cable
Oh,
access.
okay. I'm
Your
sorry.
your proximity, yeah. You guys, I don't mean to give you guys a school on these mics, but we got to, because of the size of the room, we do a lot of close proximity. You got
Got it.
It's
So we
cool.
got to swallow a little bit.
you got
We're
to
a hardcore band right
you
now.
got to
We
kiss
got it.
that mic like it's your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, little chapstick. Okay.
All right, so the Stivs, Cliff, started in Portland, Oregon, way back in the yesterdays. So what was going on?
Actually, that's not even really true. It started in Newcastle, Delaware, where we were for 6 months. Then we moved to Portland, Oregon for 5 years.
Why?
Then, because the other guys in the band at the time were like, I want to go home. So we went home, and
Sissies.
I was like, I don't care, I'm fine. And
Right.
my
Yeah,
girlfriend at the
yeah.
time lived from over there,
Right.
so it all worked out just fine.
Did-
So we went over there, and we made a little tiny dent over there.
Were you? What did you do? Do you live in Portland proper, or were you just in the
Yeah,
Portland? area?
no, downtown, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've only been there once. Kind of.
That's what I was asking about the juice bar.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
juice bars and food trucks. and that whole culture. But you were there back in 2001.
Right. And I'm not a drinker, even though I'm a rock and roller. I'm not a drinker. So when it comes to like bars and juice things, I don't even.
His favorite food is corn dogs. So.
Well, Mike, I guess my question was, I went to Portland once, maybe a decade ago.
Right.
And I was like, oh wow, Portland is weird. We went to the donut place, Voodoo Donut.
Well, you know that show, Portlandia? Have you ever seen it?
A couple times.
That's why we went.
You know, when you watch that show, you know, like I had to stop watching that show after 3 episodes because the whole time I'm watching it, I kind of puts me on edge, like, because it's like too much.
Is it too real?
Oh my
Too
gosh,
much Portland.
that's really what it's like.
Yeah.
With
My favorite episode was
yeah.
Everybody's a DJ.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that
But you know, look, the town is cool in the sense that it's a big city, but it feels like a small town, which is cool.
It's a neat place. I enjoy it. It's one of the few cities I immediately was like, this is a really cool place. So let's get political. What do you think about because I think I don't care what they're fighting for, but I think like all that protesting kind of ruined. I mean, I think it's like that type of stuff. A city evolves to a point where you can have protests like that because it is a cool place, but then those protests in a way sort of destroy the cool, don't you think so a little bit?
Are we talking about the protests for the animal shelters in the Portlandia episode where they get stuck on the roof in the chicken costumes?
I'm talking about in real life where like people are
so.
pooping in the streets of Portland and like just being completely
But that
civil
wasn't back
disobedient.
then. That wasn't in the early 2000s. Back then, it felt like it kind of.
It was cool to poop in the street. What are you talking about?
I respectfully disagree.
It felt safe and it was clean and I didn't see anything like that.
Right. Yeah.
The whole time I was there.
Have you been back recently?
Yeah, my wife and I went a couple years ago.
Oh, wait a second. You're married to the lady from the record company?
I am.
All right. It's all coming together now.
I knew we'd get it out of them finally.
I told you, and it's even cooler than that. So you'd have to ask her, but it's cooler than that.
She said she doesn't want to tell the story.
All right.
We're talking with the Stivs. They got a whole bunch of music, so we're going to get back to it. Here they are, live licks between 5 and 6, brought to you by Secrets. It's the Stivs.
To Take with us the electric gears. We wanna roll non-stop. More speed, still ain't enough. Stand up like a rising sun. Revolt now up under the thumb. Everyone, everywhere, get on your feet. Brothers, listen to me. Now is the time. We gotta break free.
The Entertainment Connection, brought to you by Delmarva's premier pre-owned outlet.
I heard Lee from Malibu is talking with Marla during the surf report today. Did you hear the surf report today?
I did not.
So apparently Bucksy and Lee are going to be in the studio tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It will be fun. Have you met Bucksy?
No.
Have you ever been to Bucksy's? I mean, you're only 22 years old, and I say this with the.
I've been to Bucksy's, yeah.
Oh, you have been to
Yeah.
Bucksy's?
Well, we got cheesesteaks too in the
I
fall
know,
or winter
you
together.
wandered in and picked up some food.
But I've been there
Yeah.
properly on the afternoon.
Have you
and
ever
the
had
weekends.
a tiny hiney?
No.
Bucksy's is home with the tiny hiney.
Oh, I have to check that out.
You're gonna have to. That type of stuff happening down there on 28th Street. Tune in tomorrow morning for the Rude Awakening show when Lee from Malibu's is in-house coach Bucksy's, and I'm not sure who else, but I'm sure they have a full schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Don't forget tonight the Ocean 98 Secret Summer Concert Series at 49th Street in the Bay.
With the Expendables and Joint Operation.
And that should, and we actually, Ski was talking about that earlier. We had cleared the decks ever so slightly for the Expendables come up, but they, last I checked, hadn't gotten through sound check on the big stage yet. But we still, if you let us, might wander up there with them during Nights with Maddie.
Yeah, Nights with Maddie. We'll have our first live performance. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, you've never had a live performance?
I know.
Oh, there you go.
It'll be a different experience.
But our focus right now is on the band in the studio. We've got a bunch of guys in here. We got Jimmy, Cliffy, Wes, Johnny, and Corey, a.k.a. the Stivs. These guys are signed on Shakin' Hips out of Silver Spring, Maryland. We got Lena in the studio with. Let's make Lena talk on the mic.
All
Lena,
right. Let's do it.
Lena up on one of these mics.
Yeah.
Was that the one you like?
Sure.
Okay, there you go. We got you. Hey, so give a glowing review of your record company, Shakin' Hips.
So actually, the Stivs are the first band that's signed on there. I heard their record, and I just thought it was a travesty that it wasn't out there for anybody else to hear. So I said to the guys, we were going to Stivsmas. We were selling Stivsmas.
You got to fill me in. What's Stivsmas?
So Johnny and his lovely wife invited all of us over for a little holiday celebration, and just as the band, just to kind of get together and hang out with all our partners. And I was listening to the record on the way up there, and I was just blown away about how good it is. And I said to them, "Can we get this out there?"
Are you an old punker gal?
I am.
Yeah. Where did you go punking around?
Well, I grew up in Cleveland, but I lived in D.C. in the 90s, and the Discord scene, all of that stuff is, my backyard.
That was sort of the I say the peak. The plateau dropped off sometime mid 90s. It started. I don't want to say it got ruined, but it'll never be the same.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Cleveland had some good bands that came out of there. And,
what was real quick for anyone listening who might be vacationing from Cleveland? What was the Cleveland scene all about? What was like the hot club? 930 Club, obviously in DC.
Oh, the Fantasy, the Fantasy Theater, the Agora Theater. Those were probably places that were good at the time.
DC was always defined largely because the government's there, so everything was sort of rock against Reagan, fight for your rights.
Right.
The punks all knew about what was going on in the world. What was the scene in Cleveland?
Well, I think Cleveland was just like trying to get just like Columbus and some of the other smaller cities, where we saw Superchunk and other bands in the South. They're all just trying to make like a name for that city.
Yeah.
And when Nirvana hit, everybody thought, okay, we could be the next new Seattle. And so like Columbus had U-Bomb Turks and a couple of other really cool bands, Gaunt, that came out of there. And so Cleveland, but really the big thing that came out of Cleveland was 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, right. See, I didn't know 9 Inch Nails out of Cleveland. Trent Reznor, yeah, little fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you? Oh, I got to turn you down because you guys are buzzing over there.
Yeah, it's fine, but okay. David's got a great thing going on, but we have this other band.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's Lena from. You started Shakin' Hips. When did you start Shakin' Hips?
What year? 2024. This year,
Oh,
actually.
awesome.
Yeah,
This year.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to ask. So, what do you do in real life since you just started your record label?
I'm the interim dean for the School of Communication at American University.
Yeah, we got a hot shot in the building.
Wow.
All right, Lena from Shakin' Hips. Thank you, Lena. We're gonna bring it back over to the Stivs. All right, guys. Before we get to the music, I want to use this paperwork you gave me because dude. Like I say, Gold Star.
There's just so much there, man.
There's
so much.
Well,
it's just so much.
She comes prepared.
Well, there really is. First, let's go to Cliff. Does Cliff have a mic?
Right here.
You backed up Joey Ramone at CBGB's. What year was that?
1999 and 2000.
Really?
Yes.
That is cool.
His last his last live performance before he left the mortal coil.
Right, that's super cool. That era of CBGB's also sort of the end of the plateau. Not to diss any of the shows after that, but things sort of fell apart after that.
It was real magic though to go down into that bathroom.
I've
pictures
been in
the
it.
bathroom and all the graffiti on the wall, and you knew just everything that went on there. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You're standing on hallowed ground, so they say.
The history there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fluid.
All right, so let's move it over to Jimmy.
Fluids. You're standing on fluids.
Oh God.
Jimmy K and Johnny. Like I'm flying colors. You guys aren't, so maybe that's why we put down that loss last night. What's up, you guys? Are O's fans?
I had a huge O's fan.
I just got a free subscription to Fubo for a week just so I
Sure.
can watch this series. And then,
I can.
it was awful.
Get with me when we're not on air, and I'll tell you how to get every single game. I'll
I'll
tell you how to get every single game free from here on out.
Schwab,
It's not
come
hard.
on. What are you talking about? We don't know how to do that.
Yeah, Schwab.
I'll show you as soon as we're not on the air. It's not a big deal.
Hey,
Such
now.
a pirate.
I know.
All right, so I just wanted to say one thing. They laugh at me here, but I brought this in for day games so I can feel
Nice.
connected.
He's got his baseball.
I love
glove.
What is it? Is it a baseball or a tennis ball?
He has a tennis ball in here so he doesn't
That's
break
not
something in the
baseball.
Well,
studio.
I can throw it against that wall back there and it bounces back over and I catch it.
Johnny's
Yeah.
wife was a ball girl at Camden Yards.
Really?
Ball
Okay.
girl. Emphasis on ball girl.
We've
No,
been
what-
milking ever since. That's right.
Schwab wants to be a ball girl.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm interested in. I know when I go to the games, I'm always fascinated. It seems to me, from when I was a kid, there was like 2 ball boys. Now it seems like there's like 20 ball people, isn't there?
Yeah, they kind of have a rotating lineup of ball
This
people
is-
at this point. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep them in there. You know, it's a
It's
rotating
just-
schedule.
Big
Not
pair of
everybody can do
pants.
it.
Did she do it as an adult or as a youth?
She was 22 or 23, so in
Maddie.
the middle there. Yeah,
Maddie, you can
it
still
might
do
be
it.
my next job.
And you know, interestingly enough,
part-time
Jimmy's
gig.
wife was a ball girl at the U.S. Open tennis. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Who's Jimmy's wife?
Jimmy's wife, ball girl at the U.S. Open.
Is that? But that's a joke, right?
That's clearly not. That's not a.
All right, this is getting off the rails here. All right, moving around. Wes just got married. Yeah. Where's Wes?
Wah, wah, wah.
Right here.
Oh.
You got. I like this sheet. It's just awesome. Wes just got married last fall by Elvis out in Vegas. Was it your wife's idea or was it your idea?
I think it was a mutual idea.
That's pretty good. Have you ever been married before? Is your first marriage?
Wait, it's supposed to go. It's her
Second.
idea.
It was exciting.
It's her first marriage.
always
It's her first marriage.
idea, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you something to run with here.
We just wanted to do
It was
something
her
different.
idea. I thought it was great. We went and did it. And
We had so
like,
much
I love her.
fun.
No,
She's
it
a
was
beautiful.
good.
She's
She's so
smart.
great.
She's
I
I
funny.
will say, you should see the pictures. They're amazing.
Johnny came out. He was a part of the fiasco.
That's
but
cool.
it was cool. It was something different.
Yeah. How'd you arrange it? Did you just fly to Vegas and work it out, or did you call
We
ahead?
flew, went right to the courthouse,
Yeah.
got our marriage certificate. Next day, Johnny got a haircut, and we went to the chapel with a couple minutes to spare. And
Yeah, you know,
Got hit.
That's awesome.
it's such a cool thing. I'm surprised more towns. Like, I'm surprised there's not a get hitch quick place in Ocean City. I mean, it's
That's
such a
true.
normal, fun thing to do. To
409 William Street. I can handle it all for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the days of Nevada being the only place you can do that.
I would imagine in Ocean City that would probably turn out really, really well.
Oh, in Vegas?
Oh, well, yeah, Vegas is just.
Well, Ocean City is the Vegas of the East Coast.
There
That's
we go.
true.
What happens in
You guys
Ocean
need a
City
wedding
stays in
chapel.
Ocean City. Right?
Visit Ocean City on Maryland's coast, marylandscoast.org. Ocean City, the Vegas of the Mid-Atlantic.
100%.
I think
Cliff it was,
Atlantic
right?
City's the
Think
Vegas.
Cliff it was,
That's
right?
true, yeah.
Wes.
And for your wife, there's an extra year of annulment in Nevada.
All right, and last but not least, I want to rotate over the drums. No one ever talks to the drummer. Can somebody give Corey a microphone? Well,
mic'd up.
What's happening in the world of drums, Corey? You don't have a talking point on the talking point, so I'm giving you the opportunity to spit. What do you got going on, Corey?
I guess Johnny must have thought that I was the newest member of the band, but I got Johnny in this band, so that will not be forgotten. That I've been forgotten. So yeah, Cliff was kind of my childhood hero. I saw the Huntingtons when I was a high school senior, and was always like Cliffy Huntington. So in 2019, when he came to ask me to be in this band, I was like gobsmacked. And like I wake up every morning, and even if we don't have a show or we don't have band practice, I'm like, I play in a band with Cliffy Huntington. I'm pretty proud of where my life is going. All my other accomplishments mean nothing. Sorry, honey, I love you. But compared to playing with Cliffy Huntington,
He's married.
He's been married for a while.
and my
you
wife
can
is
tell.
watching from Lewis. She's already seen us wave at her. So I love you, honey, but. You know,
Right.
Cliffy.
Big shout out to Optics
But
Productions
Cliffy.
for simulcasting us all over the place. Watch and listen live at ocean98.com. We've got the Stivs in the studio. They're playing this Saturday at the Lurking Class Skate Shop. I haven't been there yet. Lots of shows out there. It's a fun place.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, he's been getting a lot of bigger bands in from out of town. You know, smaller, bigger bands. But they pack that place out, and the kids are incredible.
I've heard
Not
nothing.
to mention, I know
awesome.
this awesome metal band, Midnight, would love to play there.
Yeah, they
Oh,
should,
yeah.
they should book them. And my neighbor's in a band. She played over there like 3 weeks ago. I've heard nothing but good things. I haven't made it yet. I'll
It's
check you
nuts.
guys out there this Saturday, Lurking Class Skate Shop, and then on the 28th, you're going up to Baltimore at the Depot. I know the Depot.
Yep.
Who are you playing with up there?
Skyjacker. Yep. Yep. And
Nihilist Action Plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Nihilist.
I-
If you got nihilism in your band, in your band name, you're a good band.
we got some more questions for you guys after this next break, but right now, can we get some more music?
Yes,
Sure thing.
Here they are,
I just
the
want to be loved by
Stivs.
you, baby. Yes, I do. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hope you're listening, baby, to what I want to say. I'm so crazy about you. I don't want to play. I wanna be loved by you. 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 Way to the top. I don't care if you're a flop. I'll do what I gotta do to take care of you. I wanna be loved by 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 you. You can't change my mind. You can't change the time. You can't do what you want. You better read between the lines and be loved by you. I wanna 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 be loved by you.
I wanna be. I wanna be. I wanna be.
I just want to be loved by you, baby. Come on, love me anytime you can, baby. Please, please. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. Tell me you need a girl
better hide. Kids screaming, nowhere to turn. Don't try to fight. Kids screaming,
This is Live LIXX on Ocean 98. Live LIXX is brought to you by the business. Live LIXX is brought to you by Secrets, Jamaica, USA, 49th Street in DeBay.
All right, you're listening to Live LIXX. Live LIXX brought to you by Secrets. Secrets and all the businesses on the Secrets campus today are celebrating another installment of the Ocean 98 Secrets Summer Concert Series featuring who, Maddie?
The Expendables in Joint Operation.
That's right. They'll get going in a little bit over an hour. Plenty of time to come on down to Secrets Jamaica USA, 49th Street in the Bay. I don't know about Beat the Cover. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, $15 if you don't have a local ID or a gold card.
Yeah, but
otherwise
free with a local ID and
100%
gold card, obviously.
free.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm excited. That's gonna be fun. I have a big. So we had a band today, the Stivs.
Yeah.
Going to see the Expendables and Joint Operation.
Mhm.
I'm getting in my jalopy, and I'm gonna make my way over the byways and highways of this great country, past the nation's capital into Northern Virginia territory, where I'm gonna meet up with my mother, and we're gonna commune for an evening, and then head out to see Santana tomorrow.
It'll be lovely.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that. It's her 80th birthday party. I am excited, and we have a weird crew of people, but we're going to meet up with the Ocean 98 listeners as well.
Yep.
So this ought to be pretty interesting for me. And my mom was going to take a THC soda. I said, "Do you want me to?" I said, "Do you want a
You're
THC?"
Positive Energy. Is that where you got it?
I went over to Positive Energy earlier today and picked up 2, just 10 milligrams each. But me and my mom are going to drink THC sodas and watch Santana.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
She's 80.
Did you? I hope I'm like her one day.
Yeah, well, you could be.
That'd be great.
Your trajectory makes me think you might be. You might get there earlier. I don't even know.
80.
Oh, here we go. We're back with the band. Oh, the Stivs are in the studio. I don't even know what to say about you guys. This was I love that you guys came in here and did a sort of MTV Unplugged type experience.
Right.
I think it translated fantastic. Maddie and me were listening to the music yesterday, and I was like, this is going to be like either a train wreck or it's going to be fantastic. And luckily it was fantastic.
Yeah, dude. It's all the blues. It works, man. It's okay.
Right. But, well, this is a big studio. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 or 15 people in here right now. And that's a big studio. But
it is.
It's been a while since we've had a romper room like this.
Right, but it's no sound stage like a proper sound stage. So there's definitely some delicate sensibilities that need to be addressed to play in this room. And you guys nailed it. It's been a pleasure listening to you guys. I'm interested in hearing what this last song is. Oh, and if you want to check these guys. Oh wait, I know. You know what we're gonna do?
We're gonna do.
I forgot about that.
Hey, can we talk about the Expendables real quick?
You certainly can.
How long have they been together?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
You want me to look it up?
Did they get their name from the movie, or did they have their name before
are they
the movie?
prior to the? Yeah, I don't know.
I imagine it has nothing to do with each other.
Maybe it's just their own thing, their own jam.
The Expendables, let me see if it says it here on the Wikipedia real quick. The date, they were founded in 1997 by elementary school buddies Jeff Weirs and Raul Biaggi. And their first songs were Wipeout and Dick Dale's Miserlou. From what I understand, they're out of Santa Cruz, California. And they're on Stupid Records, which if I'm not guessing incorrectly is Slightly Stupid's record label.
Well, yeah, it's okay. But, know, it leaves the one to wonder why they didn't sue the movies.
Well, I mean, or the dictionary.
I understand that. But if that's your name of the band and then a movie gets huge like that, no one's going to be thinking about your band anymore.
We're talking to the litigious lead man, the litigious lead man of the band, the Stivs.
Writer of a lot of
call MoronicLaw.com. If he starts pursuing you, he'll get you out of trouble.
Tom Moronic will help you out.
This is the guy you need.
Okay, I was just thinking about that.
It's all right, Cliff. We're going to get to know you a little bit better right now.
Okay.
You don't seem like you watch a lot of TV, but you have watched TV before, right?
I have, yes.
Have you ever seen? You're familiar with Stephen Colbert?
Of course.
Have you heard the Colbert Question-ert yet? Well, you're about to.
I know that's not how you say his name.
Colbert Question-ert.
Right.
But I think
Colbert Questionnaire, Colbert Questionnaire.
I do believe that's how he says it, but I could be wrong. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, I mean the spelling, you know what I mean?
We stumbled. We were always trying to figure out how to get to know an artist a little bit better, and we stumbled across his Question-ert, and we decided it was the perfect line of questioning to find out a little bit about an artist. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Peanut butter and butter on toast.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude.
But it has to be.
Can we get married?
Hey, they're going to Vegas.
Wait. It has to be the peanut butter you stir.
Is there any other kind? Is there any other kind?
It's gotta be real stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, you got to stir it to get the oil.
My wife
don't
thinks.
Put it in the fridge afterwards. You just leave it out and stir it every time. It's awesome.
I'm gonna pull this clip and play it for my wife because I put the butter on the toast first. She goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "That's what I like." She goes, "Don't you want jelly?" I'm like, "Jelly makes me throw up."
I agree.
The butter acts as
I love me some Cliff.
Butter.
I think you guys are taking the next trip to Vegas. Is what I'm
All right,
I'm thinking.
What's something you own that you should really throw out? Hello?
Nothing, because I've moved a lot in my life, and I do not hold on to things.
All right, that's good.
That's nice.
What's the scariest animal to you?
Scariest animal?
Uh-huh.
Probably great white, man, because Jaws movies and stuff.
Legit answer. Apples or oranges?
I gotta go oranges, man, but the seedless kind.
There's been a big trend on oranges, and I eat more oranges, but I love me a good apple.
Yeah, apple's good. It's nature's toothbrush, so you know.
Have you ever asked anyone for their autograph?
Yeah, of course.
Who comes to mind?
Let's see, Mike Knott, the guys in Striper.
Oh yeah, you're medalist. You're a medalist.
Yeah. I'm an '80s headbanger guy. Man.
Here's a spinoff. Have you ever watched the movie Heavy Metal Parking Lot?
Didn't we watch it together? Yes, my wife and I watched it.
I'm the main guy, Graham. Graham and Dope.
Okay.
He's from right here in Ocean City.
Oh, right on.
He's not with us anymore, but he's a good guy. Have you ever? What do you think happens when we die?
I think you either go to heaven or hell, depending on if you accept Jesus as your savior or not.
Second time we've heard that.
Yeah.
Favorite action movie?
I gotta say Raw by Eddie Murphy because it's so funny. It's got all the action in it.
Raw?
Yeah, dude. It's not an action movie. It's
you mean the comedy?
Yeah.
I gotta chime in on this one.
That's a joke about.
Mine is The Expendables.
All right. Window or aisle?
What?
Window or aisle?
Oh, totally window. By the way, my real favorite action movie is 48 Hours.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I was going to say Beverly Hills Cop if you want to go down the Eddie Murphy road. It's pretty good. Favorite smell? Keep it clean there, Cliff. There's kids in the room.
Chocolate peanut butter ice cream.
There you go. Least favorite smell.
Farts, of course.
That's your least favorite smell?
Diarrhea.
We have absolutely 1 minute.
Else's farts.
We have 1 minute to tell this story. I lost my taste of sense and smell with COVID. Certain things are coming back, but I can't smell farts. And I got to tell you, I kind of miss them. I kind of miss them.
You got long COVID and you're like joking around about this? All right, man. Good for you.
I don't know. What, he's supposed to cry about it?
Yeah. Smelling anything 2 years later?
Well, I got vinegar back. I got certain things back.
Oh, the really good stuff.
What? Oh, you don't like vinegar?
No.
What's the most?
You know what? I'm sorry. That's my least favorite smell.
Vinegar
sucks. Is horrible.
I love vinegar.
I love vinegar.
Can't do it.
It's awful.
Dang.
Thrashers, French fries on the boardwalk.
With vinegar?
It smells like somebody with stink feet, man. It's terrible.
We're talking with Cliff from the Stivs. If you don't like him, I understand.
I have no shortage of opinions.
What's the most used app on your phone?
Probably Messenger.
That's a legit answer.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Oh, dogs all the way. Wiener dogs especially.
Dot. How do you say that? How do you say it?
Yeah.
Pronunciate it
Yeah,
correctly.
you pronounce it like sitting on the dock of the bay and you're hanging out in Ocean City on the sand. Dachshund.
One of the guys on the Rude Awakening show, that's the talk show that starts off the day here, thought it was Datsun.
like the old cars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Before Nissan. Yeah.
You only get to listen to one song the rest of your life. Can you name one?
No.
Probably Amazing Grace.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Well, I could go with The Rose if you're gonna go down that.
The Rose.
Yeah, and the Bette Midler song.
Yeah.
I like that song. Honestly. I don't know if I want to listen the rest of my life.
I wouldn't do anything
But
with
I wouldn't
Bette
listen.
Midler involved. No.
What number am I thinking of?
7.
5.
I was close.
It's either 7 or 5 every time, just so everyone knows.
5 is what you should always say because that gets you right in the middle. So either way it goes, you'll.
We'll see. What happens is the next and last question says describe the rest of your life in 5 words. So I had 5 on my mind.
It's 5 words. Spending it all with Lena.
Wow. Now, see here, bass guitar guy Corey. That's how you talk about your wife on the radio, buddy. You're listening to Ocean 98. We got the Stivs in the room. Would you guys want to play one more?
Yeah.
Take it away, gentlemen.
Is the life we choose, and for us, baby, life's a straight. We're bringing the movement, and we're riding it straight to the top. This ain't no flower power. This ain't no hipster love. This one's for everybody, it's for everybody. Can't get enough, you can't get enough of. Well, bringing it. I said we're riding it. Well, bringing it.
He's out with his lady.
Every time I take my lady out, it always seems to blow up in my face. So check this out. Just the other night, I took her to the brick joint and started playing some Johnny Walker on the jukebox. Well, there were some other customers in there, and they started complaining to the owner about the music. They said, "What is this stuff? Can you change this?" The man said, "What did you say?" "Yeah, that's just somebody playing the jukebox. Don't worry, I'll shut that crap off at 10. I said, "What? We are paying customers. We are good tippers. That's right. And you have a jukebox in your bar that we're putting money into. Yes, we do. I mean, what are we even doing here? I don't know. We don't need this. We'll go to Buck's Place on 611, the last bait store before you get to the beach, where they appreciate real music. Real good music. So don't put us down and don't tell us no. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You wanna get a reaction? You wanna get in the show? I'll keep you up all night till you had enough. You can't get enough of. Well, bringing it. I said we're riding it. Well, bringing it. We're really riding it. Well, bringing it. We're really riding it. Well, bringing it. We're really riding it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, that's it for the Stivs and Live Licks. Happy June 19th. It's